Don't do this to me again. Okay, guys, I've come on a touch early tonight just to make sure that didn't have any issues, basically. Okay, so we are just slightly before 7 o'clock. So rather than me sat here staring at a screen for 40 seconds, waiting till it's just turned 7 o'clock, I thought we'd get chatting. Good evening, welcome to Tuesday night's movement night, and Motion is the Lotion with me, Andy. Hope you're all well. Hope you've all had a good week since last week, and those people that I've seen in between. If you're joining us for the first time tonight, okay, I'll just go through a little bit of housekeeping. But first and foremost, this session tonight has been brought to you via Keighley Healthy Living and its Wellbeing at Home page, and the Rethinking Pain programme that sits within Keighley Healthy Living, helping people work out how to deal with their pain through various things, whether that's keeping busy, diet, exercise, movement, and obviously staying safe by pacing your activities. And you'll hear me, if you've not heard me before, go on about doing things slowly and pacing our activities as we go through this evening. Okay, so a little bit of housekeeping. First of all, make sure you've got some sensible clothing on, comfortable, not too tight. Make sure you've got something flat on your feet. Don't be tottering around in any heels, especially if you're a man. Difficult. Make sure you don't do it in your socks. Okay. So please make sure we're safe. We're wearing the right things, so we can exercise. So just a little bit of common sense. Make sure you have some water as well, just in case, and access to some fresh air. We will start with a little warm up, which will probably take us about 10 minutes. We're going to then quickly move on. We're going to do 10 back. There's going to be a couple of backs in the knee and hip exercises, just because we don't have the equipment or the space to use steps or walk around a hall or walk around a swimming pool, which we do in some of our classes out in the community. Okay, so and obviously if you are joining us online, please let me know that you're there. Okay, send us a wave, give us a hi. Okay, it's always nice to know that I am being joined by people. So we are going to warm up. Okay, so I'm going to take my glasses off. I'm going to move a little bit further back. Oh, the other thing as well, sorry, I forgot to mention, make sure we've got something fixed. I've got the kitchen unit, I've got another unit, I've got a table, and I've got an archway that I'll be using at some way, stage even through this evening. Okay, so I'm going to move just that down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to try and move back as far as I can. Okay, and what we're going to do to start with, we are going to move those feet again, just nice and gently. Part of the warm up, we don't need to rush this. Let's get those arms going. And we'll bring up those arms to shoulder height. Okay, bringing those arms back in. And dropping those hands down, keeping those feet going. And we're going to slow that down to a stop. So again, using the table, using the unit, either or both, I'm going to stand on one foot and I'm going to rotate my ankle joint, just moving it clockwise and anti-clockwise, changing direction, not counting, just rotating it, changing randomly. Okay, and I'm going to hop on and do the other side. I can maybe balance, okay, but I have that support of that table to be able to, or that unit to be able to undertake this warm-up exercise. Okay, we're going to bob those feet back on the floor and we're going to get going again, and we're going to get those arms going. And we're going to push out in front. So again, nice steady pace. Make sure you guys have got some music on in the background. Keep yourself occupied, arms down by the sides. And drop those hands down, keep those feet going. And we're going to bring that to a standstill. Okay, feet shoulder width apart, arms down the side. We're going to slide down, hold that position, and up and over. Again, focusing on your breathing, focusing on your posture. Remember with this one, guys, you guys that join us each and every week, we're trying to keep the body upright. Okay, so we're not tilting at the hips, we're really stretching the opposite side. We've got one more stretch on each side to do, and we're up and we're over. And back up we come, and over we go. And we're going to come up, we're going to get those feet going and those arms going. Again, just nice and gently, don't need to jog, just to walk, push out in front, just nice and steady. Okay, bringing those arms back into the sides. Okay, dropping those hands down. We are going to need to sit down for the next one, okay? So what I will do is I will pull this chair back to me. I'll lift it actually, then it won't make a racket, okay? And we're going to slow that down to a stop. So I'm going to just bring this chair back. Okay, I'm going to sit in the chair. I'm just going to sit forward. Okay, I'm going to pop one leg out, lock my knee, lean over, feel the stretch down the back of that outstretched leg. Feel that ease away, and then I'm just going to sit up from that, and out I go with the opposite leg. Just nice easy stretches. Hopefully through the set of 3 on each side you start to feel the stretch getting easier. You may be getting a bit further. Okay, we're going to sit up and out we go again. And we're going to sit up from that. And we're going to change again. And we're coming up to one more stretch on each side. Up we come. Last stretch on this side. We're going to come up and we're going to finish off. Final stretch. Then we're going to be back on our feet. Okay, we're going to come up from that. I'm going to get back on my feet. Okay, I'm going to just shift the chair back a touch, keep me in the frame, and we're off again. Arms going, the legs going. And we're going to push out in front. Okay, we're going to bring that back into the side. And we're dropping those hands down, keeping those feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. I'm just going to come in a little bit. I'm just going to adjust the screen so you can see my head. Okay, we're looking at the upper part of the body. I'm just going to cross the arms. Okay, and you're going to move round hold the stretch, gently come back in, round to the other side, and come back and turning. So again, 3 stretches on each side. I've got 1 more stretch to do. And back in, round we go. And we're going to come back and your final turn. We're going to come back into the middle, okay? Get those feet going again. Again, I'll drop the screen. So get your feet going, get your arms going. I'll catch up with you, okay? And just bring those up to shoulder height. And we're going to bring those arms back into the sides. Relax the hands, keep the feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. Okay, so from this position, you're going to, again, using the table, using the unit, again from a balance perspective, just going to go heel and toe. Okay, it's nice and easy. Big pull up, point down. Keep that going. And we're going to change to the other foot. Getting that going. Good pull up, good push down. Really flex that ankle to the best of your ability. Okay, we are now going back into moving those feet and those arms. And we're going to give it a push out in front. Concentrating on your movement, concentrating on good regular breathing. Arms back in. Drop the hands down, keep the feet going. Okay, and we're going to slow that to a stop. I'm going to bring the chair in. Okay, I'm going to sit in said chair. Okay, and we're just going to use our neck for the next part of the walk. A little flying here, it's doing me head in. Okay, we're going to sit nice and upright. Okay, you can mirror me, so I'm going to look over my shoulder. And I'm going to come back to the centre. Look up to the ceiling. And I'm going to come back, look straight ahead, and I'm going out to the opposite side. Back in I come. Chin down to my chest. And back to looking straight ahead. Okay, again, mirroring me. We're going to come into the centre and go all the way across. You're going to come back to the centre. The chin's going to go up the chest. Now we're going to come back up. We're going to look straight up. And we're going to look straight ahead again. Okay, again mirroring. Coming back into the centre and up to the ceiling. Back down to looking straight ahead and out to the opposite side. Back we come into the centre, dropping that chin to the chest, and then from that position, a good rotate round, back round the other way, and when you've got back back to where you started. Give those shoulders a big roll forward and some big rolls backwards. And that, folks, is the end of our warm-up. Okay, so hope everybody's okay after that. I'm just going to see who has joined us. Okay, we've got 2 viewers. Hi sir, yeah, you did text me, so thank you for saying hi. Okay, right, so moving on to the main event. We've got 20 movements we're going to do, ish. Okay, our first 10 I'm going to show you in a second. Okay, and again, like I said, you're going to need a chair, you're going to need something fixed, because you'll be leaning against it, or you might use it for a bit of balance. We don't want anything that's likely to move. Okay, so your first, never get this light right. Okay, we are going to do hip out. We're going to do a wall slide. Okay, we're going to stand on one leg, and we're going to do the leg alphabet. Okay, we're going to have a squat. We're going to do some side bends. That's because we haven't got whatever's on that side. It's the steppers, so we don't have steppers. Okay, we're going to do sitting and standing. We're going to do hip back. We're going to do some lower back strengthening, and we're going to finish off with some leaning backwards. So we've got 60 seconds on each one. Okay. I was going to say something and I can't remember what. 60 seconds. Give yourself a little bit of room. There's 15 seconds in between each movement for you to be hopefully to be able to adjust yourself or adjust anything that you need to do to get in place. Okay, so glasses are off again. We will move said chair way. Okay, we've got a countdown of 10 seconds. Okay, and to do the hip out,
3,
I'm going to be using the side of the table
1,
to stand still.
Go.
I'll stand upright. I'm just going to go out and in. And again, I'm not putting my foot on the floor, so I'm constantly working the hip. When it gets to the halfway point, I will change. And if I wanted to, I could put my foot on the floor just to take that little bit of endurance out.
Mark.
Okay, then I'm going to move over to the other side. Okay, try and get a bit closer, out to the side. And again, concentrating on the movement. Coming up to the end.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Rest.
Resting there. We're going to do a wall slide next, so I'm going to use the arch.
Mark.
Okay. Feet slightly off. Yeah.
3, 2,
Okay.
1.
Fold my hands.
Go.
Just going to go down, push back up. Okay, just a comfortable dip and push back up. Try to keep the back flat against the door, the fridge freezer, whatever it is you're using this evening.
Mark.
Okay, we just keep going. There's no changing the sides in this one. So down slowly, and you're pushing your body weight back up, controlling the weight on the way down and driving up. And up we come. Coming up to the last 5 seconds, and squeeze one more in.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, well done. Okay, we're going to stand on one leg next, so I like to try and do this every sort of 10 seconds for the changeover.
3,
And I can use the
2,
unit.
1.
So I'm going to
Go.
start. I'm going to bring the knee up. I'm just going to hold, but I'm using this to support myself. And yes, I'm clock watching, because then what I'll do is I'll change. Got the table. And I just keep alternating there. Just nice and easy.
Mark.
Again, focusing on your breathing, the actual movement. Can you get that knee up there nice and parallel? And we're going to change. Obviously having this
3,
to support
2,
you really
1.
helps you, but it's doing
Rest.
what we wanted to do. We're going to do the leg alphabet next. I'm going to bring the chair forward.
Mark.
Okay, I'm going to do numbers. But
3,
we're going to sit
2,
forward,
1.
lift the
Go.
leg, lock the knee. I'm going to draw 1. You can draw shapes, you can draw numbers, you can do letters. But we're making those figures, those letters, those shapes. You feel the endurance. If you're doing it properly, you'll feel it through the hip.
Mark.
Okay, just in time to change to the other leg. And we're drawing from the hip. The knee's locked, the ankle doesn't move. Concentrate on trying to get the letters the right way around as well. Okay, got through that quicker.
3, 2, 1.
So I went from
Rest.
1 to 9 with a 0 at the end. Okay, we're just going to do some squats next. So I'm going to turn sideways,
Mark.
move, get a little bit more into shot.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Over we go. And back up. Or controlling the downward movement, pacing the downward movement. And we're up. And keep that going. Okay, just nice controlled movements. We're not racing through these.
Mark.
Okay. Straightening up as we come up. Straightening up. And down. Straightening up. And back up. Coming up to the last 5. Might just squeeze one
3,
more in.
2, 1. Rest.
Okay, rest in there, folks. Okay, side bends next. So again, I'm just gonna
Mark.
pop that up a little bit. So if you've got
3,
we could do this
2,
one.
1.
Okay, if you struggle
Go.
with the shoulders, but this is what we want to try and do. And again, it's keeping that body nice and upright. Okay, so again, if I come to the side, what I mean is we stay there and not, as some people do, think that we're trying to get down here. Okay, we're over. And again, I've got people with shoulder issues. We can do that. It's the same stretch as we did in the warm-up. If we have that, we don't have that range of motion in our upper body. So keep that going. Coming up to the last 10 seconds roundabout now. And over we go. And over.
3, 2, 1.
Rest in there,
Rest.
folks. Okay, we're sitting and standing. So again, remember this one. In the
Mark.
I'm going to sit down to start with.
3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
Out of the chair I get. Okay, I'm going to sit down, feel my legs touch, sit into my bottom, rest my back against the chair. Sitting safely. Okay, not coming down. So legs, tops of the legs into the bottom, back against, rather than dropping in and maybe that chair giving way or turning sideways.
Mark.
Are you losing the bit where you don't quite get in the centre and you end up on the floor? Okay, up we come. If you can drive upwards, brilliant, but it's the control on the way down. Back up we come. Down we go. Now we'll drive up.
3,
Get ourselves
2, 1,
sit
rest.
down. Nice and easy. Okay guys, well done. Okay, we're on hip back next.
Mark.
So again, we'll drop that down a touch.
3, 2,
Okay, if I use
1,
the chair,
go.
I'm just going to work myself back, bringing my toe to my heel. Change at the halfway mark. Again, working on the endurance by not putting the toe to the floor. But like I said, you can always rest out. Yeah, let's keep that going.
Mark.
Okay, and then changing, opposite side. Okay, and focusing on that movement. Okay, working that hip. Coming up to the last
3,
few seconds.
2, 1,
And we're resting
rest.
there. Okay, we're going to do some lower back strengthening. Okay, so you're going to stand upright.
Mark.
Just about. You can get in here, you can just about see me, I think.
3,
Okay,
2,
from this
1,
position,
go.
I'm going to go over, up through my legs. My hood comes over my head. Over I go. And again, nice and slow. We're over. Okay, so there's got to be a bit of movement in the hips, some
Mark.
bend in the knees, and obviously controlling that movement. And we're up.
3, 2, 1,
Time in.
rest.
Okay, and we're going to finish with arching that back. So again, moving into short touch.
Mark.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm going to arch that back. And again, as you all know, as I come forward, try and take the upper body over. And slowly come back to standing upright. Arching. And over. Again, nice and slow.
Mark.
We've got through 3 of those in the 30 seconds, so it just vindicates the pacing element of what I talked about at the start of the session. Keep that going.
3, 2,
This last
1.
tilt over.
Done.
Okay folks, we have done our first set of 10. So grab yourself a drink. I'm going to come into the screen in a second I'll open the door myself actually. Grab yourself a drink, get some air. Okay. We'll bring the
3,
chair into there.
2, 1.
Didn't really mean to
Go.
start that, so apologies. Okay, we'll close that timer for now. Okay, grab some air. Okay, leave that open. Right, folks, I hope you're all okay with that. Okay, I'm just going to come in, have a little look, see if anybody else has joined us. Yes, Mandy, thank you for joining us. We are a little bit thin on the ground tonight, but it's no problem. To be fair, there's quite a few people catch up after the event, which again is not a problem. And speaking of events, there will be no live class next week because I'm not here. Okay, so I'm sure there'll be recorded ones of myself or any of my colleagues that you can fit in with. So just try and keep your timetable going if you possibly can, which would be good. If you can keep your movements going, that would be excellent. Okay, I'm just going to put the back exercises into play. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. Right. Okay, so we'll give you another minute. Well, not a minute or two. Give you another few seconds. I'm just looking at the clock now. And we're coming up to being online live for 32 minutes. Okay, so again, just have that little breather. Okay, just going to go through our next set of exercises. Okay, you are going to be doing push up, lower back strengthening. You can do seated or stood up version. We're going to do upper body strengthening. We're going to sit to stand, the harder version, or the previous version. We're going to do some side bends. We're going to do some pelvis rotations. We're going to do the arm alphabet. I know it says leg alphabet, but that's just a prompt for me. Okay, we're going to do some rotations. You can do hip out, hip back, or you can have a float your boat. Okay, it's entirely up to you what you want to do there. And as always, we will finish off with the usual suspect. Okay, so I'm just going to take off my hoodie because I'm absolutely lathered. Okay. Oh, we've got 3 viewers and 4 comments. Caroline Thornhill, good evening. And I cannot believe you forgot to say hi. I really can't. Sean Dyche, interesting choice, Caroline, for the older, I won't call them the shorter version of the team, for Nottingham Forest. Be interesting to hear your thoughts on that one. Okay, so let's have a look. Are we in shots? I only need 1 chair for this. Okay. Okay, we are going to start with press up. I'm going to use the hob. Again, you can use kitchen wall, kitchen door. Okay, up to you. But what we'll do, we'll start the timer.
3,
So
2,
here we go.
1.
Lowering myself and back up. So press up against the wall. Down we go. Control in what you're doing. And again, don't challenge yourself too much. Obviously I'm still quite a way off this just because it's a lot lower than maybe a door or a wall that I might have used in the past.
Mark.
Okay, that's us coming up to halfway. And we're pushing back. Up we come.
Three, two, one.
Okay, that's us
Rest.
coming to the end now. I don't know why the speakers dropped down in noise level, but it has for some reason.
Mark.
Okay, we are going to do
Three, two, one.
the
Go.
lower back strengthening. So stood up or sat down. Over we go. Slowly up. Over again. Tilting at the hips, little bend in the knee so we can look through those legs. Keep that going. And up.
Mark.
Over we go. And we're up. Just keep that going, folks. 5 seconds to go. Squeeze one more in.
Three, two, one. Rest.
Okay, and we're up and done and out of that one. Okay, we are going to do upper body strengthening. So this is the one, tilting over, taking the elbows up to the ceiling.
Three, two, one. Go.
Up I go. And down. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Again, if you struggle to keep that shape, just have a rest in between. Tilt at the hips, bend at the knees, pull those arms back. Squeeze those shoulder blades.
Mark.
Okay, we're halfway through this one. Up to the ceiling, folks. Concentrate on what you're doing. Coming up to the last 10 seconds.
Three, two,
Okay,
one.
we're giving it a
Rest.
rest there. Okay, we're sitting and standing. So again,
Mark.
sideways on for this one for me, so you guys can see.
Three, two, one.
Well,
Go.
obviously you can sit down in this as we did in the first one, or shorts touch and up, or you can mix it up. You can do a sit and you can do a clothing touch. Okay, I'm going to stick with the clothing touch as I feel those shorts touch the seat.
Mark.
And up. And up we come. Ten seconds to go. Keep that going. Squeeze one more in here, I think.
Three, two,
And up
one.
we come.
Rest.
Okay, we've got side bends next. Okay, so we can come a little bit nearer.
Mark.
Everybody okay, I hope?
Three, two,
So we're going to go
one.
over
Go.
and back. Again, hold the stretch. And up we come. Count the seconds that you want. Doesn't matter whether you do less than me or more than me. Keep that that going.
Mark.
Keep going, guys, well done. And we're up. And we're over. Again, focusing on that breathing.
Three, two, one.
Okay.
Rest.
Pelvis rotation, so hands on your hips, turn sideways.
Mark.
Okay. We'll wait for the minute to get going.
Three,
And
two,
we're off, folks.
one. Go.
Rotations. Keep that going. Changing direction randomly. Okay. Doesn't matter. Don't need to do 5 and 5. It's about just random movements. We're under control. Just keep that going as we come up to the halfway mark. Again, thinking about the regular breathing pattern. 10 seconds to go. Just keep that going.
Three, two,
okay, we're
one.
finishing there.
Rest.
Okay, so we're going to do arm alphabet now. Okay, so the arm goes out, and I'm just going to draw the numbers I drew with my leg. Okay.
Three,
So I'm keeping
two,
the arm
one.
nice and straight
Go.
if I can. Again, focusing on the deliberateness of the moves. A bit quicker this one as well. Okay, coming up to 7 for me. We've only done 20 seconds. Slow it down. 8, into a 9, and a circle on 10. And all I'm going to do,
Mark.
move to the opposite arm. Okay, keep that ticking away. Keep that working. Into a 9. Timed it quite well in the end, to be fair.
2, 1.
Okay, well
Rest.
done. Okay, we've got rotations. This is one that we did earlier. So hands
Mark.
across your chest. Your stretches, okay, you hold for as
3,
little or as long
2,
as you want. I just don't want you
1.
flying round,
Go.
okay? So you're going to go around, hold the stretch, back we come, round we go again, and back and round. Back we come, round we go, coming up to the halfway mark.
Mark.
And round. I think you've got your float your boat next. Exercise of your choice. Just keep that going. 10 seconds to go.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so what
Rest.
are you going to do? I'm going to do a squat.
Mark.
Okay, so my hands are on my hips.
3, 2, 1.
Down I
Go.
And back up. Go down again. And up we come. Come. Again, whatever you're doing, Focus on the movement. Controlled.
Mark.
At a good pace. Keep that going, whatever it is you're doing. And we're up. We're coming up to the last 10 seconds on this, folks. Squeeze one more in, doesn't matter
3,
about time.
2, 1. Rest.
Okay, and we are arching our back. Oh no, we're not. Here we are arching our back. I've just not
Mark.
got the laminates on.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we're
Go.
arching. And then over. You don't have to do this bit. If you can, great, but you don't have to. And we're up. Over. Back to upright. Over we go. And up we come.
Mark.
And we're up. And over. And back up we come. Just keep that going. And back again.
3, 2, 1. Done.
Okay guys, that is us done for this evening. Okay, I hope you're all okay with that. Grab yourself a drink, get yourself some air while we just come on, put my teeth in, come in and finish the session off. I'll turn the speaker off now, we've finished with that. Were we joined by anybody else? Well, you could probably say quite a bit there, Anne, to be fair. Bless you. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you've enjoyed that and done as much and as well as you possibly can do under the circumstances on how you're feeling or where you're at with your physical health more than anything. Okay. Hopefully we'll see some of you guys through the rest of the week, although there is only tomorrow and Thursday for me to go. Okay, and then we're off for a week. It's the half-term holidays anyway, so we will resume live on Facebook. First session back will be the 4th of November. First day back in the community will be the 3rd of November. Okay, so the week starting the 3rd. Okay, we will be back at it on the run up to Christmas. Blimey. Okay, how quick's that come round? So, I hope you have a good week. Okay, as I said, I will see some of you tomorrow and Thursday. So from me, guys, enjoy your evening. Okay, thank you for joining me. Thanks for your comments. It's, like I said, it's really good to know that you guys are there. And we'll see you all soon. Take care. Cheers now. Bye bye.